Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. My name is Doosan Lee. I'm CEO of Doosan Mobility Innovation in South Korea. Doosan Mobility Innovation is part of Doosan Group, and Doosan Group's main business lines are energy, machinery, parts and materials, with 16.5 billion US dollar revenue globally. Our energy businesses comprises coal plant, nuclear plant, wind power, and solar plant. And we are now transitioning to hydrogen fuel cell power plant, which is clean and efficient. Today, I'd like to introduce to you clean long endurance solution by using hydrogen, which is clean and abundant in the world. Let me first start with one specific examples that we used hydrogen fuel cell technology for emergency delivery. In November 2019, in US Virgin Islands, we delivered vaccine and blood samples between two islands, St. Croix and St. Thomas. In order to do this, we had to fly over the ocean about 70 kilometers. Up. Sorry. Okay. What? Why did we do this? We wanted to solve. Okay. Why did we do this? We wanted to solve a problem. In summertime, there is often a hurricane in US Virgin Islands. After hurricane passes through, there is often transportation unavailable. So we had to come up with a solution to deliver emergency items or even at normal times. There were three requirements we had to satisfy. The first one is definitely long endurance. We had to fly more than 70 kilometers. And second one was we had to use multi-copter. This was because we had to have a vertical takeoff and landing, and also we had to have a very precise operations with the hovering. And with this drone, we wanted to use for multiple applications. And third one is we were not able to use fossil engines because the operation was near hospital and resort. So fossil engine is noisy and polluting the air. So we had to use eco-friendly solution. What was the solution? The solution was clean, long endurance drone solution by using hydrogen fuel cell technologies. Hydrogen fuel cell has more than 3 to 4 times bigger power density than lithium-ion battery. This means it can endure 4 times longer than lithium battery with the hydrogen fuel cell. Like 30 minutes for multi-copter, but more than 2 hours with hydrogen fuel cell with multi-copter. And this also means that we can extend our mission range in terms of distance and also in terms of area. What's the principle of hydrogen fuel cell? Simply speaking, when hydrogen and oxygen meets at a certain membrane, where electrochemical reaction takes place. And it generates DC voltage, which will rotate the motor. And also as a byproduct, just the water vapor comes out. So this is very clean and very quiet generator. Okay. So with this long endurance technology, what if drones can fly for hours, not just the minutes? As in Rwanda, we can deliver many things to remote areas. With fixed wing or VTOL, if we use hydrogen fuel cell, it can fly more than 5 to 6 hours. But the real benefit with long endurance in multicopter is that we can use this not just for long endurance, but also for multiple applications. I believe at some point we can put robotic arms at the bottom of multicopter so that we can provide very sophisticated and complex operations. And this can be possible just with hydrogen fuel cell, which has bigger power density. Lithium battery cannot do this at all. And also long endurance can provide search and rescue solutions. With LED lights attached to the drone, we can guide our neighbors safely going home. And also at emergency situations, we can approach the emergency site before rescue team arrives. So it can help secure and save our lives. Also, as you know, large area mapping or survey, if we use drones for large and big area survey and mapping, we can also come up with 3D models, which can provide good management tools for big construction site or mining site as well. Also, these drones can be used for inspection purposes of wide and big infrastructure, such as oil and gas pipeline, offshore wind power, 100 megawatt solar plant. This can be done only with hydrogen fuel cell powered drone. All these applications can be done with long endurance solution. Doosan's hydrogen fuel cell technology can provide this long endurance solution. With our DP30 hydrogen fuel cell power pack, we can provide 2.6 kilowatt rated power, not just for drones, but also for various applications, including backup power or power for several different equipment. So for drones, hydrogen fuel cell can be installed as a power pack, so it can be attached to drone platform, or it can be integrated into shell-type body so that it can provide more tougher and reliable operations. Definitely it can be installed in VTOL to provide much longer endurance. But this is an industrial product, so we believe that reliability and safety is the most important factor for this. So we basically provide 1 year and 1,000 hour warranty from the factory. And most importantly, we use hydrogen vessels. It's a 350 bar compressed. And this is the same technology used in hydrogen fuel cell automotive from Hyundai or Toyota. But in order to make this happen, we have to pass a lot of severe tests. For example, we put this hydrogen vessel into the fire. It should not explode. And how it become possible? If the temperature goes up to 120 Celsius, then there is a valve that automatically releases the hydrogen into the air so that it cannot explode. And also, in order to pass the certification test, a professional sniper actually shot the tank. And it should penetrate the tank, and it should not explode. How it becomes possible? Because the technology of this hydrogen vessel is basically we wrap the carbon around the cylinder, and this is very tough, so the bullet actually penetrates the tank, although we have 350 bars. And also there are other different tests for safety, like a burst test up to 1,000 bar with a safe factor of 3. And also we drop the tank above from the sky, like 150 meters, so that we can have safe operations with this tank. And this is a small generator, so we have real-time monitoring of this small generator by looking at power output, voltage, amperage, temperature, and remaining hydrogen for remaining flight time, so that we can provide the right time maintenance and reliable operations. And how can we get hydrogen? I think most of people here might ask about these questions. We are now selling this product in China, US, and South Korea, where we have local hydrogen partner so that they can provide hydrogen as customers want. So if customers want in the app hydrogen, then our partner will deliver the hydrogen vessels to their job site so that they can just replace the tank between empty tank and filled one. What about countries like Rwanda? We can have several different options. One option is we can have on-site storage if there is need for big amount of hydrogen. But more importantly, there are ways to generate hydrogen locally. The first technology is we call water electrolysis. This is often used in European countries. And this is exactly the opposite reaction of hydrogen fuel cell. So water is translated into hydrogen and oxygen. And second option is in Korea, for hydrogen fuel cell power plant, we reform the liquefied natural gas into hydrogen by using reformer technologies. And this also can be used for methane gas. For example, in Rwanda, there is methane gas, and if it's reformed, then it can be translated into hydrogen that we can use. And there are other technologies like a reforming of ammonia into hydrogen. So there are several ways. And one good thing for this is for lithium-ion batteries, somehow many countries should import from outside. But for hydrogen, we can generate here with our own resources. And this technology is not just for Doosan, because hydrogen fuel cell and this power pack is basically we are selling this and also sharing this with other drone makers. We can put our power pack on other drone platforms, or as I said, we can co-develop with other drone companies so that we can have integrated models to include our hydrogen fuel cell in their shell-type body. So we have a lot of different partners globally, and especially in Korea, there are many competent drone makers. So we collaborate with many great drone makers in Korea. You will be able to see some of them at the booth. And one of the company we are collaborating is James company, we call Aeron company. It's next to our booth. And we can expand the usage of hydrogen fuel cell to different applications. This is definitely drone forum, but I'd like to stress the applicability of hydrogen fuel cell for various purposes. As you probably heard, we use hydrogen fuel cell for passenger vehicles like Hyundai, Toyota, and other European automotive companies are now developing. And in China, they are using hydrogen fuel cell for heavy-duty trucks, buses, for meeting the emission standard. But hydrogen fuel cell, this is really the advantage of hydrogen fuel cell is not just the eco-friendliness nature, but also long endurance. The application for heavy duty is really benefit for future. So we can use this technology for robotics, equipment, flying cars, and heavy duty cars or equipment so that we can provide long endurance plus eco-friendliness. So we think this is really powerful future. And I think this energy and this technology will really benefit Africa because I believe Africa will need long endurance, not just for delivery, but also for other various applications. And second thing is, as I said, lithium battery is a good energy source, but it can provide short endurance. And also, many African countries can be independent of energy sources because we can generate hydrogen locally based upon water, methane gas, and other natural resources. So I believe this will be real power for Africa as well. Finally, some people misunderstand that this is future technology. But this is actually in place, and this is available. So you can use this technology for the application that you are pursuing now. So this is what I prepared for today. Thank you very much for listening to me. By the way, on Saturday, we are going to have a short flight demo near Kigali, 30 minutes from here. So if you are interested, please stop by at our booth so that you can sign up to participate at the demo. Thank you very much.